Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss a very important case on the imposition of penalty under section 271 subsection 1 clause C. This case has been reported in 100 ITR, short notes page number 69. The matter has been decided by Delhi ITAT H bench and the name of the judgment, the title of the judgment is Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax versus JAGSON International Limited. In this case, the assessing officer made the addition of the assessee on three grounds. First ground was that the assessee has made provision for gratuity into the books and the assessing officer Simpliciter disallowed this provision for gratuity. Although there was no adverse remark by the tax auditor for this gratuity provision, but the assessing officer was not satisfied with this provision and hence he made the disallowance. The second point was that there were some fixed deposits on which the interest was received by the assessee from the bank. This interest received was also reflecting into the 26 AS of the assessee, but the accountant of the assessee did not incorporate all the interest on the fixed deposit which was reflecting in the 26 AS into the computation of the income, because he by human error missed the 26 AS and could not reconcile the interest with the 26 AS. This was the explanation of the assessee. So the interest which was there into the computation of the income was less than the interest which was in the 26 AS. So there was less income shown by the assessee. But this mistake was inadvertent and because of the clerical error of the accountant of the assessee for not reconciling the 26 AS with the computation of income. The third thing was that the assessee took short-term capital gain as long-term capital gain into its computation of income, due to which the liability of the assessee was coming a little bit less. So on all these three grounds, the assessing officer made the addition and also initiated and imposed the penalty. When the assessee was before the CIT appeal also deleted the penalty by saying that the assessee has not furnished inaccurate particulars, and this penalty which has been imposed was not justified because whatever the disallowances have been made by the assessee by the assessing officer, simply because some disallowances have been made, the penalty cannot be imposed until and unless it is shown on the records that the assessee has furnished some inaccurate particulars by his intention. The department was before the ITAT. The ITAT held that as far as the penalty for gratuity was concerned, the assessee has not furnished any inaccurate particulars. There was no indication by the tax auditor also for this provision. So the assessee has disclosed all the figures and facts into the written and the tax audit report. So it cannot be said that there is some inaccurate furnishing by the assessee. So on this ground, the ITAT upheld the order of the CIT appeal. As far as the second issue was concerned, which was a difference in interest income in 26 AS and whatever the income has been shown by the assessee into its computation of income, the ITAT held that since the assessee has shown all its fixed deposits into the balance sheet, so it cannot be said that there was intention of the assessee for not showing the complete interest. It was clearly an error on the part of the accountant for not reconciling the 26 years and the interest income shown into the computation of income. So on this ground also, it was found by the ITAT that there is no furnishing of inaccurate particulars by the assessee into the computation of income. And as far as the third point is concerned, in which the assessee has taken short-term capital gain as long-term, so when the CIT appeal deleted the addition, deleted the penalty, in that order the CIT appeal mentioned that this error was on the part of the assessee by some clerical error and it was not a intentional mistake. It was not an intention of the assessee to show the long-term capital gain as short-term capital gain. It was a mistake on the part of the assessee. So on this ground also the ITAT deleted the penalty. So on all the three grounds the penalty was deleted. The conclusion of this case is that simply because some disallowances have been made by the assessing officer cannot give him the power to impose the penalty. For penalty, it is essential that it should be brought on record that there is furnishing of inaccurate particulars, particularly or concealment of income by the assessee. Simply because some additions have been made, some disallowances have been made, do not give the power to the assessing authorities to impose penalty. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax versus JAGSON International Limited, and this case has been reported in 100 ITAT Tribunal, short notes, page number 69, and the matter has been decided by Delhi ITAT H bench. Thank you, friends.